Nicole Veronica here, back with another video. I hope you're all well and keeping safe. On today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 mistakes that I made as a fresher, as a silly fresh, to pass on to you guys so you can hopefully be less of a silly fresh. Nothing wrong with being a silly fresh, but these are some mistakes that I realised only getting older and going through the years at uni that I made in first year. Just to preface, some of these things that I mentioned, people may not see as mistakes, and that's fine. Everything is open to personal interpretation. These are just things that now looking back on, I A, shouldn't have worried about, B, should have potentially avoided, and I'm basically just sharing some tips and reflections on my first year studying at the University of Bristol. Like always, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Give this video a massive thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get into the video. The first one, which I know not everyone will agree with me, but this is just based on my own experience, is getting into a relationship in first year. Now, I got into a relationship and it was my first relationship ever. I just turned 18, moved to university, found a boyfriend within literally a matter of months. Now, the reason I say if you can try and avoid getting into a relationship in first year is because looking back on it, I didn't really maximize my time in first year because I was so loved up. Don't get me wrong, there is a difference between coming to university with a partner instead of actually getting one in first year. But I just feel like in first year, there's so many things that are happening and taking place that you really want to be present and be able to like immerse yourself in, throw yourself in with 2 feet and just really get stuck involved. And me, myself, personally, because I had a boyfriend at the time, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even maximize my silly fresh potential. I was just loved up with him and everything evolved around him. And don't get me wrong, at the time it was amazing and it was great and I have no regrets from that aspect, but I just know that I didn't hang out with friends more, try other opportunities, do other things, explore, because I was like, I had basically settled and got really comfortable with him. And then as a result, my university experience, I was known as my ex's girlfriend, like, oh, this is, you know, so-and-so's girlfriend, this is so-and-so's girlfriend, as opposed to Nicole. And then like his friends became my friends, and don't get me wrong, like it was lovely, but that really did hold me back. And I only realized that when we broke up, and then I went into second year and I was just becoming Nicole, in a sense that I was Nicole at university, exploring the city, making friends, finding my feet. And then I really kind of got to almost kind of being in first year again. The second one, which now reflecting after planning this video, I don't necessarily think it is the worst mistake I made as a silly fresh, but I signed for my house in first year really early, and then the house broke down quite drastically, and I kind of have made a video about it, which I'll link here. Like, quite a few things happened, and that was as a result of us just rushing into a house and then kind of not really having time to A, get to know each other, B, to be certain what we really wanted. And once again, it is a learning curve, and I have no regrets in that sense, because I did really enjoy my time in first year, and in the moment I was like, yes, let's sign for a house, this is the thing to do. But now retrospectively, in a word of advice, I would say don't panic. You can sign for your house later on in the year. However, I do know, especially in Bristol, there is a housing crisis, and I know how hard it is to find a house. So I am bearing that in mind, and I want you guys to bear that in mind as well, that sometimes it may be kind of the only / best option to just kind of sign for a house. I just think that there doesn't need to be a rush to just the first group you form, right, we're in first year, I'm just going to sign a house, and then the year goes by and then you're like, I've literally got now another year with this group that I wasn't 100% sure, the price I wasn't sure on, the people I wasn't sure on. So just bear that in mind in first year when you're rushing into houses, because I do understand everyone just wants to get it done, because it is a stress and it is a worry, but just like take a moment to think, speak about it with like your friends from home maybe, or some other friends, or your family, and just like really make sure you're 100% sure that that's what you want to do. My third point is kind of linked to the first point, with having the boyfriend, but I did not try enough societies or explore the city at all. And this was due to a number of factors, and some of them couldn't have been avoided, like homesickness and just feeling all over the place, which is so normal and so expected. And the reason I say this is because most of the time you are at university for 3 years. Some may go on to do a master's or are doing medicine, dentistry, etc., and will be there for 5 years. But 3 years goes by so quickly, and I really recommend making the most out of your city, making the most out of your university, joining societies, trying new things, meeting new people. And I know that is really scary, and I know that's not for everyone, and you've got to take it at your own pace. But personally, I'm somebody who likes that, and I didn't do that in first year, and I really felt the shift and how my whole university experience completely changed from first year wanting to drop out to second, third year having the best time of my life. So much so I continued and I'm still here. So that is something that I wish I could tell first year Nicole, to just try more things, explore, meet new people, and kind of like broaden your horizon. My fourth mistake I made as a first year was not making most of the university services that are there to help you. I did not use them at all, and I had no idea they were there. And to be honest, I know that it is a challenge to kind of see what's there and to make sure you're maximizing the support. And I mean support, academic support, welfare support, library support. There's so many different services out there, and I never used them. And then when I got to like second and third year and I found out about them, I was like, this would make my first year so much easier, especially transitioning from college or sixth form to going to university, learning about how to write a university standard essay, referencing, management of time, money, budgeting, how to have a part-time job alongside your studies, all these kind of things. There is services for at university, and I just like kind of just was like floating along on my own, just getting very lost and overwhelmed. And I wish in first year I was like, Nicole, look for the services, they are there if you look for them. I know obviously it's varied for the university, the amount of support and the level of support, but specifically for my university there is a lot, and it is continuously growing, and I just know that if I used them it would have made some things that bit easier in first year. My fifth point is I did not apply myself as much as I know I could have. And I know people will say, but yeah, first year doesn't count, which is so true. And I know you just have to pass to get to second year. But the better you do in first year, it really helps you in second year. Because then you just have to kind of waltz your way to second year, and you're like, do you know what? I kind of know what I'm talking about. I kind of know what I'm doing. And it kind of helps that you've set the foundations in first year. In the beginning, I was really stressed and really overwhelmed, and I basically let all the stress of everything take over, and I tried sometimes, but then I didn't, and then I was just a bit of a mare. It was all a bit of a mare really in first year. If you guys want more information or want me to make another detailed video of my first year, let me know. I have done reviews, I believe, of my second and third year. I will kind of put them here and you can have a little look, but I'm of course happy to answer more questions, give you guys more details, and share and help you guys out as much as I can so you don't make the same mistakes I do. But it's fine even if you do make those mistakes, because it's all part of learning, it's all part of the process. That's how we find our way. If anyone is feeling like that, please reach out to people, your friends, your family, university, your personal tutors, your lecturers. Comment down below. I have Instagram as well if anyone wants to send me a DM and ask any personal questions. I answer all my Instagram DMs. If not, you can always comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm more than happy to make a part 2. If you have any suggestions or anything, please comment down below. Make sure you are subscribed. So many of you guys watch my videos but aren't subscribed, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you would subscribe. It keeps me going, keeps me motivated, lets me know I'm doing a good job. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.